What is up, guys? It's Ryan here. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my all-time worst experience at Kings Island's Haunt. And if you guys don't know anything about me, I am absolutely terrified of Haunt. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, let's give you some context here. By that time, I was 14 years old, and I was in 8th grade. And I was about to go to Kings Island for what I had presumed was going to be just a typical day at the park. And then I learned that we went for Fear Fest. And at first, I was like, oh crap. But then my uncle reassured us by saying her friend at work says that they don't go around scaring people in the park and that they only scare people in the mazes. So at first I was like, okay, so it'll be like a normal day. I'm not going to get scared. So it's honestly not that scary during the daytime. They have a bunch of cool decorations and everything else. But boy, once nighttime hits, it gets freaking terrifying. I absolutely hate the people that go dressed up in the park and scaring people. You know, people line up and go in haunted mazes to get scared. People don't go and want to ride roller coasters and be scared. What's the point? What's the point of having mazes if the whole park is terrifying? So that's my first issue. Like, that doesn't even make sense. And they have like these $35 pumpkin necklaces that you can reuse that are LED. And the people at the park do actually obey those rules if you go around the park. But there's people that come in dressed up as well. And they scare you 3 times harder. And I think they even touch a few people. And good lord, they terrify me. And they could care less if you have one of them pumpkin necklaces on or not. So, yeah. Big no-no for me. I do not like the people that come dressed up, and I do not like being scared around the park. That's my first issue. So that night, I'm eating dinner, and as I just explained, you know, at night how the people come out dressed up and scare the crap out of people. Yeah. I'm eating dinner in what used to be Montgomery Inn and is now the Reds Hall of Fame and Grill. And I'm just munching away. That's my favorite place to eat at Kings Island then and now. So I'm just munching away. And then all of a sudden, I look outside and I see a bunch of fog and I see a bunch of monsters. There are people dressed up as monsters. And I looked at my uncle and I'm like, so what happened to the people not scaring people outside of the mazes? And he just looks at me, he's like, oh, sorry, bud, that's just what a friend told me. And I was just like, oh, crap. Lies. My anxiety spiked. I couldn't even eat. Like, I was terrified. Keep in mind, I'm 13 years old, but this stuff still does not set well with me. I was terrified. I'm looking out there, I'm like, I don't want to go out there. And it wasn't even dark yet. So by the time they finally got me out, I believe time had already changed by then, too. So it was getting dark, but it wasn't quite pitch black yet. They finally got me out, and they were walking me everywhere. And I ended up going through the Planet Snoopy, where they had a scare zone set up by the park. And they weren't that scary. They were like funny practical jokes, like High Five the Clown. Scared my grandma. We'll never forget that experience. That's always been an inside joke in the family. So that is one positive experience out of that night. My grandma, the clown walked up to my grandma, said, high five the clown. She's like, no, you're going to do something scary. And then I actually high fived the clown. Nothing bad happened. So it was really funny. But anyway, I continued walking through Planet Snoopy, and it was alright. But once it got dark, I started noticing more and more people were coming into the park dressed up as monsters. And like I said before, they do not care. They scare you relentlessly. And those people, it's not even like the jump scares that really got me the most. It's like they were aggressively like giving you that really creepy look. And obviously they're dressed up in horrifying costumes. And before I go any further, I'm not bashing anyone who enjoys this stuff. I'm just saying it's not for me. So those people are terrifying me, and there's people that I literally think I thought they were statues. And they ended up jump scaring me. I was like, good lord. So yeah, all the jump scares and everything, not my thing. So I end up hiding in the gift shops with my grandma because we are terrified of it. We both are equally terrified of it. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of coaster enthusiasts like it. It's just not my thing. It's how God made me. I can't. So anyway, we're just chilling in there, and at one point we're like, we just gotta go. This is getting pretty stupid. We can't even find each other because of the fog. My brother was terrified of it that year as well, so we ended up just leaving the park at what I presumed was like 12 o'clock because I knew the park was open till 1 a.m. But I was so terrified, I was like, we've been here forever. So by the time I get to my car with my family, well, the van, whatever, I look at the clock. It's only 8:30 p.m. 8:30? You gotta be kidding me. I was terrified that much that I thought time was flying by faster than it was. So yeah, definitely an unforgettable experience. Kind of a funny story. I don't like haunt, guys. I'm sorry. I love roller coasters. I'm edgy with water slides, but I'll try a few. But don't get me back to haunt. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And we'll catch you guys next time.